Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the Maui Surfers Dynasty, where we are 2-1 starting into the season. We won 2 out-of-conference game and then lost our first conference game against BYU, and handedly at that. Today we're going to jump into 2 more conference game and 1 out-of-conference game, and then the rest of the way it's going to be just Mountain West Conference South Division. Now, first game up is against Wyoming. They have a pretty lackluster roster. Most of their players are in the 70s for overall. They have one good guard and a good tight end, and then most of the other players are very average. Jacob Knut is their quarterback. He has solid accuracies, an okay arm, and no speed. So that's not a good start. They are definitely the weaker team overall. They do have a solid running back here in Quintravian Wisner, who has pretty solid hands, actually, also for the receiving game. He's an elusive back. His power is definitely non-existent, but he has 91 speed, 93 acceleration, and a little bit elusiveness. He might be able to evade some tacklers. Their top receiver is Justin Stevenson, number 14 here, with pretty bad route runnings across the board. Okay hands, not even good or solid, just okay, and yeah, not great speed either. 88 speed is just nothing special even in the Mountain West Conference. Their top receiver though is their top receiving threat is John Michael Gillenborg, with really good route running for a tight end, great catching ratings, and pretty decent speed as well. 84 speed and 89 acceleration is something that we should be worried about. And then they do have a pretty bad O-line overall. They have one good guard, and that's it. And then their top edge rusher here is Sebastian Harsh, who has 83 block shedding, 79 power moves. Is a pretty good athlete, 85 finesse moves even, that's pretty good. And then 88 acceleration, has a really good first step there. Their top linebacker is Cole DeMarzo with okay block shedding. I mean, that's actually pretty good for a linebacker. And especially for a pass coverage linebacker here. 80 zone coverage as well. That 79 speed, though, is not great at all. That's really slow. That would be average speed for like a defensive tackle or something. Keeney Parks is their top corner. 87 zone coverage, 80 catching. And that man coverage is actually pretty bad. But as long as they run zone, they are going to be good with their top corner, who has also 92 speed, which is good. But against Lloyd Morgan, who knows? Rook Brown, a strong safety, is actually one of their better players on the team as well. He has 76 zone coverage and 86 man coverage, with okay run stop, actually pretty good run stopping ability, and 89 speed. At the back end, that's not bad. And we're going to start into this game as heavy favorites. We did beat Wyoming last year as well, so we're 1-0 in this series. And the rain is pouring down. This team is built on the passing game, and the rain is pouring down here in Maui. As Wyoming is going to get the ball first, and they are going to start at the 18-yard line. Highlighted here is their tight end, John Michael Gillenborg, top receiver here on the team. And he is blocking on the first play as they're going to run it up the middle with their running back here in Quintravian Wisner. Now they go with a 2x2 set, and they're just going to run it as well. Wisner again this time, get another good run here, 19 yards on the first down as well. Now from plus territory already, this is going to be a sack, as Wyoming cannot protect the quarterback now. Their only player is the left guard, and that pressure came from the right side, definitely. And 3rd and 21 coming up here, and that is going to be another sack. That's Jerry Davis in the backfield, who also combined on the other one with Garcia. So already 1.5 sacks for Jerry Davis. And that's going to be a punt back to the Maui offense. And Hirsch is getting sacked. That's a 3-and-out. No time to throw. Great blitz call by Wyoming. And they start out with great field position now, as they're going to throw the bubble there to the running back, and that's not going anywhere. 3-yard loss for Greg Woods there on the TFL. 3rd and 5 is incomplete over the middle. That's broken up by John Richardson, and that's another punt. So the ball goes back to Edward Hirsch and his Maui offense. And this is the first throw down the field, and it is caught. This is Lloyd Morgan. And that is a very easy first down in the red zone, or in field goal range, rather. Edward Hirsch with 100 passes completed already this season, and we're just starting the 4th game. And on the outside, he overthrows Lloyd Morgan by a mile. So this is going to be a 47-yard field goal try for kicker Goodrow, and this is good. So Maui takes an early lead here, 3-0, 5 minutes into the game, as Wyoming is going to set up the slip screen here for Weisner, and that's an easy run. That is even a couple broken tackles, 16 yards out of bounds there at the 39. Now a few plays later, it's 3rd and 3, and they're going to throw it over the middle, and that is caught but shy of the sticks by a full yard, and they're not going for it, so they punt it back to the Surfers. As Hirsch is going down, and the fumble is recovered by Wyoming, and it's a touchdown for the Cowboys. And Maui fans are stunned. Surfers not happy about that one, but that pressure was immediate, and the ensuing fumble was catastrophic. So 7-3. And Maui's back on offense as Hakeem Birch breaks a tackle and runs upfield, getting 16 yards on that play. Great play by Hakeem Birch. 3rd and 8 though now, and they're going to motion out the running back as Hirsch is going to throw it behind the defense. This is Lloyd Morgan. Touchdown Maui. And they are getting the scores in early here. That's a 10-7 lead, almost at the end of the first quarter. And Lloyd Morgan shows off the speed again. 3rd down and 12 for Wyoming, and they're just gonna throw it away here. Gonna result in a punt, as Knut can't seem to find the offense going there. And then Hirsch overthrows his receiver by a mile. I think that was George Smith, and they have to punt it right back. And Knut is getting this one away, and that's caught to the outside. That's a nice run, 24 yards after the catch and run here. And that's a new first down, and they are going to go with a read option here for Knut, and that is 8 yards. Pretty good call, even though Knut does not have any speed at all. 2nd and 2, and the play action shot is not going anywhere. Dennis Osorio did not fall for it at all. He takes down the quarterback, the pass coverage linebacker, with a pretty good blitz there. 3rd and 9, and Knut has a one-on-one downfield, and that's broken up, and that is DB Steele. 3rd and 3 now for Edward Hirsch after the punt, and on the outside it is almost intercepted, but there are so many passes being dropped today. Play action shot for Knut, and nobody fell for it, and they still got the first down. All the edge rushers were running after the quarterback. Nobody took down the running back here. And they still got the first down out of it. And this time, pressure gets there, but Knut can still get it away to his dump off. And that's another first down. 3rd down and 10 at the edge of field goal range now. And Knut is going down. And that was a pretty awful play for the Wyoming offense, because that's a 4th and 21, and they are now in their own territory again. So they have to punt it away. And that's another first down now for Edward Hirsch. And Roger Ramirez with a juke, 16 yards. Nice play by the slot receiver. 1st down and 10 for Edward Hirsch, and he gets it away up the middle. That's 9 yards to the tight end Brandon Bowers. 3rd down and 3, also at the edge of field goal range. Hirsch is getting it away, and the catch is incomplete. Catch is not made here over the middle by Birch. 4th down and 3, and they are going for it, and they do get it, and this time Birch makes the catch. That's a 9-yard gain. They move the chains, and now they can kick a field goal if they don't get the first down. 2nd and 7, gonna throw the pass to the outside as Morris just follows his blockers and gets the first down. 16 yards. Great play by the second running back. 3rd down and 5 now for Edward Hirsch, who over the middle completely whiffs on the throw. Incomplete, intended for Hakeem Birch. First down and 10 after the field goal now. It's a 13-7 game, and Knut gets a first down. Oh, actually, that's just a second and inches. That turns into a third and inches now. And over the middle, the throw is incomplete. Great play by the linebackers, and that results in a fourth down. They have to punt it away. And great field position for Hirsch as he throws a one-on-one ball down the field, and it's caught down to the 1. 57-yard connection to Lloyd Morgan. Maui with the chance to take the lead now, or to extend the lead now to a multiple possession game, and they do get it. It's Will Whitehurst. Touchdown Maui. And this is a 13-point lead for the Surfers. In the pouring rain, Wyoming tries to get some more points. It's 14 seconds on the clock, and they are going to have a run to the outside. They do take a timeout here. Maybe they get off a Hail Mary shot or something. 9 seconds on the clock. First and 10, 60 yards to go, and this is caught at the 48. And now they have 4 seconds on the clock, and they are going to take the Hail Mary shot as Knut's going to load up, throws it into the end zone, and it is tipped away and incomplete. And we are at halftime as the Surfers have a 20-7 lead, although the game looks to be a lot closer than the score indicates. 160 yards already for Lloyd Morgan, and we're gonna start the ball. We're gonna start the day in offense for a second half as Hirsch is going down. He hit nobody open. It's just about when he was sacked. George Smith was about to clear open in the middle, and Hirsch is going down again on 3rd and 16. Fourth down, no time to throw. The pass rush is actually pretty good for Wyoming. Great field position now for Knut, and he has a one-on-one over the middle there, and the catch is made by Gillenborg. That's 11 yards to the tight end, getting the first down. As Knut is gonna throw it. No, that's actually a handoff, and he's gonna give it to his running back for a 3-yard loss. 3rd and 10 for Knut, and he's gonna step up and throw it away. As this is a 4th down and 10, and they have to punt it because it's too far away for a field goal. So it's still 13-point lead, and over the middle, on the outside on the numbers there. Catch is not made by Lloyd Morgan. So another 3 and out, and Wyoming gets the ball back, and that's a great call. What a jet sweep, and that's a nice play, 20 yards. And that moves them into field goal range now. From the 26, they are going to run it to the outside. Great piece of running, and that's a nice 14-yard gain for Quintravian Wisner. Now they are going to have a 2nd and 8 from the 10. And they are going to throw the RPO slant. Great play by Jacob Knut. Could have handed it off as well. And now he's going to hand it off, and Wisner into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. And they are going to cut into the lead, and it's a 1-score game. As Maui is going to have the ball back on offense now. 3rd and 5. Rain is still pouring down, and this one was a horrible decision. That should have been picked. The linebacker drops it. So that's a punt. 3 and out for the Surfers, and Wyoming gets the ball back on offense. And one-on-one down behind the defense. Touchdown, Wyoming! And they score immediately. Take the lead back. And that's a 21-20 lead now for the Cowboys. As 3rd and 3, and Hirsch unloads one. And that's caught. Lloyd Morgan behind the defense. Touchdown, Maui! Retaking the lead for the Surfers is Lloyd Morgan with his 98 speed. And he is gone. He won right off the line, and he was gone. Now they're gonna go for 2, and Hirsch is sacked. And it fumbles, but it is gonna be down. So no 2-point return or anything. That would have made it a field goal for Wyoming. 3 tight ends on the field, 1 receiver to the left. Play action shot, and he does get it away to the tight end. And that is caught, and a first down, and breaking a tackle as well, as Wyoming moves the chains. That's 1,000 passing yards for Jacob Knut on the season. 2nd and 7. Knut has a man over the middle, and that's Gillenborg, and that's a very generous spot to give him the first down. I didn't think that was a first down. 1st and 10, Knut is gonna have a read option, and again they get the Surfers on that one, even though Knut doesn't have any speed at all. Still got 9 yards out of that run. 2nd and 1, Knut over the middle on the post, and that's a catch made. First down, Wyoming. Turns into 2nd and goal, and now they're gonna motion, but they hand it off to the running back. Touchdown, Wyoming, and they take the lead back. And that's Wisner on the touchdown here. Second, a 2-point try now for Knut, but that's a sack. That was way too easy for Daniel Field, and it's a 1-point game now. As by the way, I think I forgot to cut in a play there. Surfers went 3 and out immediately, and now looks like Wyoming goes 3 and out as well with another sack there. 3rd and 20 as Knut is going to throw it to the outside, and that should have been picked by Sergio Gonzalez, but it's incomplete, and they have to punt it away. And that's a sky punt, and that is very short field position now. And 2 steps, and he's already behind the entire Wyoming defending team. It's Whitehurst with a punt return touchdown. The running back gets a score on the punt return. Maui retakes the lead immediately. Man, if we can't run the football on offense, well, how about just scoring a punt return touchdown? 6-point game. They did not go for 2 this time. It's just pointless in this rain, as there is another incompletion for Wyoming that results in a punt. Good field position for Edward Hirsch now. From the 44, one-on-one, down the sideline, and he overthrows his receiver. 2nd and 10 for Wyoming after the punt. And Wisner has a nice running lane, bounces it to the outside, gets 9 yards on the play. 2nd down and 4 for Knut, and he has a man behind the linebackers, and that is caught. Nice first down. That's 24 yards to Justin Stevenson, their number 1 receiver. Now they're gonna have a man in motion. It's a play action shot for Knut, and he's pressured. He gets it away to his receiver, who was just a dump off at the sideline. Runs it upfield, and he almost scored. 32 yards on the play, as Wyoming is now in the green zone. And Knut is going to throw it to the outside, but that is not going to get it. Gillenborg is out of bounds there. 4th and goal. Can the Surfers get off the field? We have 4 minutes left in the game, and Knut is still standing tall in a pocket. Now he moves outside, he breaks a tackle, and then falls ahead for the touchdown! What is happening? The Surfers, no pressure applied at all, and after he finally moves out of the pocket after half an hour, they just force him into the end zone. Are you kidding me? 1-point game again. Wyoming leading, but a perfect play to the outside there. Lloyd Morgan with a perfect catch. It's also good on Sundays. 1st down and 10, and Hirsch has another one-on-one down the sideline. Lloyd Morgan running away from the defense. It's another Maui touchdown. And another lead change in the 4th quarter here, as Morgan gets him up by 5. And now you kind of have to go for it, because if you don't, you won't win anything with the 1 point after PAT. And this one is not good either. All the 2-point tries are failing here. And now it's a 5-point game, and Wyoming still has to score a touchdown, but if they do, they win now. And that's a sack, as Daniel Field gets another one in there. Wyoming not with the greatest pass protection. 3 minutes left in the game. They had to punt it away. 4th and 17 in their own 10-yard line or something. So Maui gets the ball back, and this is a great catch and run by Lloyd Morgan, who jumps away from 1 tackle and has now over 750 receiving yards this season. So that's already happening. 750 receiving yards. That's more than some receivers get in an entire season. We're just in game 4 here, as Wyoming is gonna get caught here on the hard count, and that's a free first down for Maui, converting a 3rd and 3 into a 1st and 10, and they're just gonna throw the bubble screen here, and Lloyd Morgan Couldn't get the juke this time, but that's still an 8-yard gain. And now they are going to... They're still pass it. That's a screen to the outside! What is happening? Parks returns it on the pick. And this is going to be all the way. It's a 69-yard pick six for Keeney Parks. This is the one guy with the great coverage on the back end. The great corner they have, the one good player in the secondary. And they can now go for two, make this a three-point game, but they do not get this one either. It's still no 2-point tries were converted this game. 1st and 10 over the middle, and Bowers, what a drop. That was wide open. You gotta have this one. 3rd and 10, 100 seconds on the clock, and Hirsch has another one-on-one down the field. It's Lloyd Morgan. And that's a first down inside field goal range. And now Wyoming has to start taking timeouts to preserve some time to get the ball back. Whitehurst gets the first down on 3rd and 6 with a run. And that's another timeout taken away from Wyoming. The last one they had. 3rd and goal. And now they're just going to center the kick with a run. And now they're going to run down the clock. Down to 3 seconds. Take the timeout. And now you're going to have a kick here. 4th and goal from the 4-yard line. 21-yarder. And it's Goodrow. Maui wins after a horrible pick six that occurred on a screen. Can't believe that happened. Pick six on the screen. That is something else. But yeah. Maui does pull it off in the pouring rain, and Lloyd Morgan has 16 catches for 402 yards, 3 touchdowns. Unbelievable game by Lloyd Morgan. Hirsch has 484 passing yards, but it was just deep balls, one after the other to Lloyd Morgan. They couldn't stop him on the outside. Quintravion Wisner had a really good game on the ground for Wyoming, as we couldn't really get it going. Whitehurst had only 2.7 a carry. So I kind of had to throw it, but it was raining, so many passes were just incomplete. And oh man, Bowers had 2 drops that were unbelievable, but Morgan has an unbelievable game. And that's those 5 drops that were listed there. That's not really drops. What are you talking about? He had just a few more deep balls, and there was one-on-one, and they did catch up to him or something, or the safety came over and they knocked it away or something. So it's not like he had crazy drops that were wide open. But yeah, I force-fed him the ball, and it got us the win. As that forced fumble in the beginning, that might have almost cost us the game, because that was way too easy. Daniel Fields had a great day, 2.5 sacks. Dennis Osorio got in there. Daniel Garcia got in there. Jerry Davis, nice day on defense. Well, I mean, not really, but like two defensive touchdowns for Wyoming kind of inflated their score. And then, yeah, Mountain West Conference Defensive Player of the Week is going to be Daniel Field with 2.5 sacks, 3 TFLs. And then, obviously, Offensive Player of the Week gotta be Lloyd Morgan. And not just for the Mountain West Conference, obviously, because 402 receiving yards is 3 yards shy of the all-time receiving yardage from a receiver in the game. 405 is a record, and he got 402. I didn't even know that. I had to look that up after the fact. And yeah, if I had known that, I think I might have passed it a couple more times to run out the clock there or something. I don't know. But that game ending was absolutely crazy. And he does, however, break the record for passing yards, receiving yards in the game for the Mountain West Conference, and therefore also for the team. So we've got a new record here at the Maui Surfers Dynasty. And even more great news, we got a center, Kentrell Paulian, who is from Los Angeles. He has 91 strength, 82 run block power, 82 pass block power. I would have loved to know his pass blocking, but sadly no. 79 run block is pretty good though. And then we've got a defensive tackle as well from Scottsdale, Arizona. Kind of had to go out of California and Hawaii to get a few more of these 4-star players, and School is one of them. He's got 88 strength, 73 block shedding, 83 tackling. That's all really good. Even 83 hit power as defensive tackle is pretty good. And then we also got a corner, also from Arizona. This guy's from Phoenix. And he has 93 speed, 76 man coverage. That's 67 zone coverage, though, is not great news. So I think he's going to ride the bench for a little bit before he gets to start on this team. With that 67 zone coverage, that's not great news. Now, our last out-of-conference game here is going to be against the Baylor Bears. And they have a really good roster. They play the Big 12, and they have a bunch of 4 stars and also a little bit of 5 stars and stuff. So they have a really good roster. We are definitely not the favorites in this one, but with that offense, I think we have a chance against everybody. And yeah, 94 throw power for Sawyer Robertson, the quarterback, with a pretty decent accuracy. He's not great or anything, but pretty solid. And then they've got a running back here in Richard Reese, 5'9", 181 out of Belleville, Texas, who has really good elusiveness and speed, but his power is not there at all. That 52 stiff arm is definitely going to help him a lot. 92 speed, 97 acceleration is a really good athleticism here. Top receiver is Josh Cameron, 6'1", 218. Pretty big receiver for somebody that's only 6'1". He is an okay route runner, has pretty good hands, and doesn't have any speed to be proud of. 85 speed is just not great at all. So that's the thing. And then Cameron Bonner is the other receiver on the other side. He's only a 76 overall, so their receiving core actually they lack on the receiving core. And he has pretty bad hands, 74 or something catching. And he does have a bunch of speed, 95 speed for Cameron Bonner. Now their top receiving target might be Kelsey Johnson, their tight end. He looks really good. Really good route runner, has great hands, and well, I mean, he's not the fastest receiving tight end you'll ever see. 76 speed is pretty slow, actually. And then the O-line is obviously pretty good for the Bears. I mean, they can recruit from Texas, so they're always going to get great players. And then with that Big 12 boost as well. For the D-line, they have a couple of good players, but there is also some holes there to exploit. And Cooper Lance is one of the better players there. Really good run stopper with good power moves, not a great finesse rusher. And then for their best linebacker, this is Brock Jackson, who is okay in coverage, I guess. Not great. And he does have a really good run stopping ability. And can even rush the passer a little bit, but that speed is also very worrisome. 82 speed is not great. Caden Jenkins is their top corner. He has he's 6'1", 177 with 84 man, 84 press, 85 catching, and 82 zone coverage, and that is all paired with 90 speed. That's really solid. However, against Lloyd Morgan, that might not be enough. So we'll see about that, but this team is pretty stacked. They have a lot of players in the 80s for overall. They don't have any superstars or anything. They have just a few players that might get drafted or something, but in the later rounds. And let's get this game underway. This is a home game for the Surfers, and they will have sun this time around, so we will be able to pass it this time around, as the Bears are going to get the first possession starting at the 21-yard line. And the highlighted player here is, in fact, their tight end, Kelsey Johnson. Now, quarterback Robertson is going to hand it off to Reese on one of the first plays of the game, and that's a 9-yard run to the outside, and they convert. First down and 10. They're going to throw it this time around, and over the middle. Oh, that's actually a screen, and that's a great play by Bonner. Gets him 9 yards, makes this a very easy 2nd and 1. As Robertson is going to throw it over the middle, and that's almost, it kind of looked like it was going to get picked by Richardson. Now, that's going to be a play action shot to the outside, and that also should have been almost picked. And Bonner hangs on, gets another first down as Sawyer Robertson moves the team into the red zone now, and Reese is going to get 8 yards. I thought he was gone almost for a second. The tackle from behind there. 2nd and 2. Direct snap to Reese. Touchdown, Baylor. And that was a little bit too easy. That offense just marched right down the field. No TFLs, no sacks for the Surfers defense. That was not great. 7-0 as Hirsch takes the field for the first time here. And he is going to have a perfect throw to the outside as Bowers with a great catch and run. And that is a 36-yard connection to the tight end. Now already in field goal range. That's the great news about that play. Hirsch over the middle. Catch is made. That's a first down. That's George Smith, who only had 4 yards last game. And this game, he has already beaten that. First down and goal. And this is Morris, and he is... touchdown, Maui. Got right in there. Great run for Jamil Morris. Surfers tie up the game at 7, and Baylor is gonna get the ball back on offense. Both opening drives ends in touchdowns. Robertson, 2nd and 10, and he's gonna throw it wide open. That's Bonner, and he's behind the defense, and they also got the speedy receiver with the touchdown. It's an 83-yard score, and the Bears have a 2-play drive, resulting in a touchdown. That's a 14-7 lead, and Hirsch has now got to respond, as Whitehurst has a great running lane, even breaks a tackle. That's an 18-yard run for Will Whitehurst. First down and 10 from the midfield logo, and Hurst is gonna throw it out on the RPO screen, and he's got the first down here for Lloyd Morgan, who gets about 15 yards, 16 I think. 3rd and 8 for Hirsch. Can you get this one? He's gonna throw it, corner route, touchdown Surfers! And this is Brandon Bowers with a great score on the outside there. Front pylon dragging his feet. And Baylor has the game tied here. Getting the ball back now. Look at this toe drag, man. It looks absolutely great. First down and 10. And Robertson, one-on-one. And somebody's behind the defense. It's Cameron. And he is not going to outrun everybody, but it's still a massive pickup. And Robertson is almost at 200 yards passing now. And up the middle, it's Reese. Can't get in now, fumble, but Baylor falls on it. And now 2nd and goal from the 1. And they are going to pass it. Robertson, end zone, touchdown, Bears. They do get the score after all. And Baylor takes another lead, 21-14. And this is kind of embarrassing to have 2 deep receptions allowed there to their 2 outside receivers that are not even that great. As Will Whitehurst has another great run lined up here. 2nd and 10, and Hirsch is getting sacked. 3rd and 18 coming right up. And that did not work out at all. That's a 3-and-out and a punt. Back to the Baylor offense, and this is Sergio Gonzalez. And he also intercepts a screen, just like Parks, the Wyoming corner. Intercepts a screen. Can't take it all the way, but first down and 10 for Maui already in the red zone setup. Look at that play. Sergio Gonzalez is our #1 corner. It's just meant to be a little mid-screen, but Sergio Gonzalez just read it all the way. 1st and 10 on the bubble to the outside. That's George Smith, and he's getting 9 yards here. Now from the 9-yard line. 2nd and 1. Can you convert, or can you even punch it in maybe? Morris up the middle. Touchdown Maui. His 2nd score on the day. And that's another great red zone carry for Jamil Morris. 3rd and 7 as Robertson is gonna throw it over the middle on the post, and that's another massive play. 26 yards to Cameron. 1st and 10 from the 46. And they're gonna have another post on the outside. That is Josh Cameron again. First down and 10 turns into 2nd and 4. Robertson is going to throw it to the outside, and he's got a receiver open there. Well, I mean, not really open, but close enough. First down and 10. Sawyer Robertson is going to hand it off. No, it's an RPO slant, and that is caught over the middle. That's Cameron again. Third down and 2. Can you stop them? He's going to have a read option, and Robertson is not going to get it. Not enough speed. That didn't fall for it. And they're going to have to kick the field goal. 4.5 minutes. No! That is no good. Chip shot field goal. And Maui gets the ball back on offense. Game still tied, and the catch is made by George Smith. 3.5 minutes over the middle. 2nd and 5, and Edward Hirsch is going to throw it. That is a angle route to Will Whitehurst. That gets him another first down. 2.5 minutes left. And that is going to be a neutral zone infraction here for Baylor. Encroachment, I guess. But they are going to give us the free first down. And Maui has a new first down. Almost in the field goal range now. And that is Whitehurst. And that is definitely field goal range now. From the 25 now. A 3rd and 5. And they get him to jump again. And this time it's their edge rusher there on the outside. Another encroachment penalty. 3rd and short. Makes it way easier. And they're just gonna run it. And that's a nice run. 7 yards for Will Whitehurst. 3rd and 10. Hirsch does not get him to jump this time, but over the middle. Pass is broken up. Brandon Bowers can't make the catch. And they should have had the penalty there because somebody did jump off sides and it didn't matter. But that's gonna be a field goal now for Maui to make this a 24-21 lead at halftime, and Baylor can't get anything back at them. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, as Baylor is trailing the Surfers by 3, and the Surfers get the ball back on offense here to start the second half, and he's gonna throw it to the outside, and that one is caught. That's a catch made. But shy of the sticks. 3rd and 2. That is not going anywhere. That is a 4th down, and you can't go for it there. That's in your own territory. So they have to punt it away, and Robertson over the middle. Catch is made, but shy of the sticks. Daniel Field with perfect coverage there. And they have to punt it away. 3 and out for Baylor as well. As Hirsch has a 1-on-1 downfield. It's Lloyd Morgan behind the defense. And that is a first down. Morgan, another deep target down the field there. Edward Hirsch. If you had thrown that on the money in stride, that would have been a touchdown, man. Hirsch's accuracies are really not great. He had like 3 steps. If he caught that in stride, he would have been gone. 2nd and goal from the 2. Touchdown now. That's Lloyd Morgan. He does get the touchdown after all. And Maui goes up by 2 possessions now. 31 to 21. And Baylor now has to wake up. They got to score. As they're just going to hand it off. And that is a beautiful run. 15 yards to the outside. That was not Reese. That was Turner. But he did get the first down there. First down and 10 up the middle. Reese into the secondary. And he is gone. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown. Reese with the score for Baylor, making it a 3-point game now. That was a perfectly blocked run, and Reese has the speed to run away from the entire secondary as well. 3rd and 4, and they are gonna run it, and Whitehurst got the first down, 7 yards. They had a pretty light box there against the run. 2nd and 10 for Edward Hirsch, and they're just gonna hand it off here. That's a 9-yard run for Whitehurst again. 3rd and 8, and they get him to jump again. Flag down, and that's again on the outside there. The edge rusher with an encroachment penalty. And that is going to make the 3rd down very much. That's actually a neutral zone infraction. I can't get it right. That's a 3rd down and 3, and they can run it. And great juke move there by Whitehurst. 21-yard run, and that puts him over 100 yards on the day. As now a 3rd and goal for Hirsch. And he's going to throw it to the outside, and that is made. Touchdown, Surfers. It's Lloyd Morgan with a great catch on the sideline there, dragging his toes. And they are up by 2 score again. First down and 10. Baylor has to score on this drive as well, and this is a good start. 11 yards to the outside, and that should end the quarter. We're starting the fourth quarter right now, and Baylor is still down by 2, as they are just going to run it up the middle with Reese, and that's 10 yards and a first down. Third down and 6, double twin set, as they are going to throw it to the outside on the comebacker. Perfect play, Bonner with the catch. First down and 10 in field goal range now, but a field goal is not going to, well, I mean, it does you do some good, but you'd rather get a touchdown, I think. They do have to take the field goal, however, because that reverse didn't work out at all, and they do get it. So now it's a one-score game, 7-point advantage for the Maui Surfers. First down and 10 for Edward Hirsch, and he's gonna throw it to the tight end. It's Brandon Bowers, and he's got the first down. Easy pitch and catch, 17 yards. They convert. First down and 10. It's about 7 minutes on the clock, so you have to run a little bit as well, and that's a good start. 8 yards to Will Whitehurst. Third and 2, and the pressure is immediate. Didn't see that it was a zero blitz. And fourth down and 2. That's a jump as well, as Morris gets a first down, and he runs for even more than the flag is going to be. And that's a free play. That is going to be a declined penalty here. From the 50, actually now they are from the 45. Second and 6, zero blitz again, and wide open was his target, and he misses him. Are you kidding me? Third down and 1 now, and they are going to get the first down here with Whitehurst. That's a 10-yard gain, and now they're in field goal range. Don't screw it up. Get the score, make it a 2-score game again, and then the game should be over. As Morris is shaking loose from defenders, and that's a touchdown, 17-yard score. And that's a hat trick. Morris with his 3rd touchdown on the day. 2-minute warning is right here. And now, the Baylor Bears need to score without using a timeout and then get the ball back. 2nd and 5. On the outside, that's caught. And that's a new first down. Great catch by Josh Cameron. First down and 10. Sawyer Robertson has a clean pocket. One-on-one. No, he underthrew him. That's DB Steele, and he's running it back the other way. First down, Maui. Almost at midfield. And Edward Hirsch can settle this game. And they're going to throw it. One-on-one down the field, and Morgan runs away from the defense. It's a 56-yard touchdown. What is happening to this Baylor defense there? They were just speculating on the run a little bit too eagerly. Touchdown, Lloyd Morgan, and that is his 3rd of the day, if I haven't miscounted. But Baylor beaten by 3 scores. What happened to this team? They were right there. They could have made it a very close game at the end, but that pick to DB Steele was absolutely horrible. As Lloyd Morgan wins another Play of the Game award with 164 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns. As Hirsch, again, over 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. He could have had a couple. Robertson had a pretty good day as well until that pick. And yeah, Richard Reese, man, if they had run it like 30 or 40 times in that game, I don't think we would have been able to keep up with them. They should have ran it a lot more with that running game, as Reese was just running it all over this defense. But great offensive output for the Surfers. Not only a great day for Morgan, but also for Bowers with 76 yards. And they also had 250-yard receivers here in Bonner and Cameron, both of their top receivers. We were able to almost shut down the tight end completely, which is actually kind of shocking to me. But yeah, they did not get the ball rolling in the second half as much as they did in the first, and that cost them the game, as we had a couple fumbles as well forced. But I think we didn't recover any of them, did we? No matter, we did get a sack by Gonzalez as well, and then the pick for Steele was pretty great. And then, well, player of the week, obviously, it goes again to Lloyd Morgan. Don't think it's enough for a national player of the week campaign this time around, though. But we do get even more great news. A commitment by Afa Gash out of Hawaii, a 4-star linebacker, a gem as well from Hawaii. That's pretty great news. He has 91 speed, 91 acceleration, 87 tackling, and 75 zone coverage. So I think he's going to be playing pretty early. Henry Officer, our third 4-star corner. He is from Harbor City, California. 94 speed, 90 acceleration, 79 man coverage. There's also 82 press, which is really good to start out with. We don't know anything about the zone coverage, so we'll see if he plays early, but I had to recruit a bunch of corners because apparently I forgot about them in Season 1, and I didn't recruit a single one, so I have to go after a bunch of corners. Now we're going to play against the Utah State Aggies, and they have a pretty good team, actually. That's not a horrible team. They're quarterbacked by Bryson Barnes, 6'2", 205. He was a former 1-star, and he's gotten pretty good. That arm, though, 86 throw power is not great. Can admit that. And he's also very immobile. 74 speed is not going to get you anywhere. But this is a pretty solid pocket passing quarterbacks. And then Robert Briggs is their running back. 5'6", 180. That's his size. Ridiculously small. But he has pretty good elusiveness. And he has some really dangerous speed. So if he gets loose, he might be gone. 93 speed, 95 acceleration. That's a pretty solid running back. Jack Estera is their top receiver, number 19. He's 6'1" and 185 out of Cedar Park, Texas. He is a pretty solid route runner. Actually, a really good route runner, now that I think about it. And he has really good catching ratings. So that's a really good receiver they have there. The thing is, he only has 87 speed, so he has a lot of ability, but against athleticism, is he still winning? Then the other receiver, their second best, is already only a 75 overall, so the receiving core is not very deep. Pretty okay route runner, I guess. Those catching ratings are really good, though, for Otto Tia. And he is even slower. He's only 84 speed. So that's pretty awful. And then they have no other receiving threats, and their O-line is not great. Could be better, but yeah. Top edge rusher here, Marlon Dean. It's really good finesse moves. 76 power moves is also not bad. Okay run stopping ability, pretty good athlete. That's one solid edge rusher. They have a couple more solid players along the D-line. They are missing, however, their top linebacker, Bronson Olivao, with dislocated ankle. I'm assuming that injury he already sustained at the beginning of the season. And he's going to be replaced by Logan Peely, who has 86 zone coverage. That's really good. And yeah, his pass rush ability is not great, but his run stopping is really good. So over the middle of the field, he's going to be pretty good. If you put him in on a blitz, he's probably not going to win. And that 77 speed is also not going to win you anything, by the way. And then their top corner is DJ Graham with 89 man coverage, 83 press, 76 zone catching, and then 81 zone coverage. He's a really good corner, but that is kind of the only good player they have in the secondary. He's a solid speed, but if you put him up against Lloyd Morgan, you're gonna lose. Actually, I misremembered. That was Wyoming with the bad secondary. Utah State has an awesome secondary. Avante Dickerson is their second best corner, still an 84 overall. Great man coverage, great zone coverage, good hands with 94 speed and 95 acceleration. If this kid doesn't get out of position, I think it's going to be really tough for Lloyd Morgan to run away. And then they've got even a third good corner here in JD Drew, 5'11", and he's a little bit smaller, but good zone corner here. He has 84 catching, and I'm assuming he plays a slot. So that catching is going to come into effect on those crossing routes. And then he has also 90 speed, which over the middle of the field is pretty valuable. And then the best player on their entire team is the free safety, Ike Larson, 5'10", 195, with 86 zone coverage and a really good awareness and play rec, by the way. He is great. And then 89 pursuit, 82 hit power, 78 man coverage, 89 speed. That kid is absolutely awesome. And then they also have a great strong safety in Terrell Taylor, 5'11", 200, out of Compton, California. And he has 85 zone coverage, pretty good awareness and play rec, 94 catching, That run stopping ability looks pretty solid as well. The only thing that's not good with him is the speed. And well, I mean the man coverage is not great either, but they have a really great secondary, and that means that we will definitely have to run the ball today. I want to have this be an air raid offense, but it's also pouring down. The rain is going to be insufferable in this game, just like we had in the Wyoming game. So there is just no hope against the pass this week, I think. So we're gonna run it a bunch. I'll probably get a lot of screens in there as well, or like RPOs and stuff. And we're gonna start the day on offense, as Hirsch is gonna have a throw to the outside and throws it right in the dirt. That was already incomplete as soon as I arrived at Morgan's feet. And then Hirsch is gonna motion over George Smith. Gonna have another throw here over the middle, and that is also into the dirt. What are you doing, Edward Hirsch? That's a 3-and-out, and Utah State Aggies get the ball back for their opening drive very quickly, and that's a sack, another 3-and-out, and the ball goes right back to the Surfers. Aggies with not a great possession here. First down and 10, trips to the right, and they're gonna run it up the middle, and Whitehurst has a nice running lane to start off this drive at least. That's 9 yards. 3rd and 9, and they are gonna have to pass it. Hirsch is going to throw it over the middle, and way behind his target is Edward Hirsch. So that's another punt back to the Aggies. And they get the ball rolling here with Briggs. And he's got a nice run, 8 yards to the outside. Now 3rd and 2, and they're just going to hand it off to Briggs again. And that is shy of the sticks. Perfectly played by the Surfers defense. Get the ball back immediately. 3rd and 6 on the outside, and the catch is not made. What is this drop? George Smith is usually so reliable. He has a drop there in the rain. That's bad. Now they're going to hand it off, and that's a nice 10-yard run for the Aggies. First down and 10. Play action shot. And this one is caught on the outside. That's a nice catch. Bryson Barnes with the perfect throw there in between 3 defenders. First down and 10, and they're going to have a play action shot, and that is going to end very badly. Daniel Field didn't fall for it at all, and he's getting the sack here on Bryson Barnes. 2nd and 18, and on the outside, the catch is made, and he gets a lot of yardage back. That's 14 yards for Otto Tia, the outside receiver there. 3rd and 4 for Bryson Barnes, and they're going to set up a slip screen, and almost got taken down for the sack there. So that's not going anywhere. Still tied at 0. The ball goes back to the Surfers as Hirsch has a completion over the middle, and Hakeem Birch hangs onto the ball. That's a first down. 3rd and 10. And Hirsch is going to throw it to the outside, and that is caught, and a very generous spot for Lloyd Morgan. That's a first down, actually. 3rd and 4, and they get him to jump. Utah State is also jumping off sides here. And that was I think, neutral zone infraction. No, that's encroachment. I can't keep them apart. First down and 10, and they motion out Whitehurst. Are going to throw it on 1st and 10, and they are going to get the first down with Hirsch and his legs. He's pretty slow, actually, but he did get the first down on that one. 2nd and 4. Hirsch is going to throw it again. And 1-on-1. Now that's a 3-on-1. Touchdown, Maui. What is happening? That was in 3-man coverage, and George Smith hauls it in. What a play for Maui. 7-0 on their first scoring drive, and Utah State gets the ball back here as they had a solid return on the kickoff return. And that's a first down now for the Aggies, and they are closing in on field goal range now. 3rd and 11, and Barnes tries to scramble. No, he throws it away. 4th down and 11. Should have just scrambled, to be honest. Get a few yards, maybe take the field goal. They don't get it, and they get an interception instead. It's a pick 6. Utah State with a pick 6. Perfect play. It's J.D. Drew, and that's the secondary I was talking about earlier. They have such a good secondary. It's unbelievable. Game tied at 7, and that's a 4th down here. Can't go for it. Well, they get the defense to jump offside again, and they did not have a play lined up. They were in their own half, and they still jumped. Oh man, that pick 6 hurts a lot. That was actually perfect timing on the throw. It's just JD Drew somehow saw the route coming, I guess. Now, Hirsch has Smith in motion, but throws it over the middle to Brandon Bowers, who gets the first down, and they move the chains into the edge of field goal range now. 1st and 10. Split backfield, and blitz is picked up. Wide open is Lloyd Morgan. Tries to jump one defender. No, that's not going to work, but he's still down inside the 10-yard line. Morgan with another huge catch. 3rd and goal now. Can you punch it in? Hirsch to the outside. Touchdown, Maui. And Lloyd Morgan has another unbelievable catch. That one was really good. Right there on the front pylon. He had an out route lined up, and that's a bullet out of Hirsch's hands, and that's perfect toe dragging by Lloyd Morgan. 1st down and 10 for Utah State, as this is now a 7-point game. And on the outside, somebody was left wide open. That's a 29-yard catch and run there. 1st down and 10 from the 49, and over the middle, the catch is made. Same receiver again. It's another 9, and they move themselves into plus territory now. 3rd and inches on the outside. Oh, that's not an overthrow. That's a throwaway. And now they're gonna go with a 5-receiver set, empty backfield, 4th and inches, and they did get it. Catch made, and that's a 1st down, 7 yards. Now 4 seconds left on the game, on the half. They're just gonna take the points here. No point in, oh no! No point in going for it for the touchdown, but they did not get the field goal either. So that's a 14-7 halftime lead. And that last tackle was pretty crucial, because if they had let him get another yard or two, that may have hooked inside that field goal. So that's a lead for Maui at halftime. It's a 14-7 game. They are the favorites, but it's really tough in the rain. Rain is a great equalizer here, and that's a great run for Briggs, who gets 12 yards on that run up the middle. Great rushing lane there. As Briggs is gonna get taken down here for a 3-yard loss. And now they are at 2nd and 13, going hurry up. And the center is trotting in. They move a receiver inside. And now they're gonna motion the tight end to the left. Handoff, Briggs, another great rushing lane, 10 yards. 3rd and 3 coming up. Now they're close to midfield, and they are gonna run it, but that is not getting there. John Richardson with the perfect tackle. 4th down, and they have to punt it away. And that's a chance for the Surfers to maybe take a 2-score lead here. 9 yards up the middle for Will Whitehurst to start the drive. And then 2nd and 8. Gonna hand it off again. Great block on the outside. What a jump! What a juke for Will Whitehurst. And that's a nice first on running there. Getting them into plus territory. 3rd and 13 now after a couple bad runs. And 1-on-1. Oh no, that's completely left alone. That was not even 1-on-1. As Morgan is down the sideline. Perfect back shoulder throw. Safety couldn't get there. 3rd down and 2 for Hirsch. And he's going to hand it off to Morris. And he didn't get it. 4th down. And in this rain, you kind of have to take the points. It's a 10-point game now. And they did not go for it there. But they do get the ball back. And that is an interception by Steele. Flag is down, but it is a pick 6 for now. And that one is going to be on the Utah State Aggies, as they had a pass interference call on a receiver. Touchdown is going to stand. And Maui has now a 24-7 lead, 3-possession game. And Utah State has to get some points on the board. And that's a good start. Briggs gets them down 11 yards, get a new 1st down, move into plus territory. 1st down and 10. Briggs again, great rushing lane up the left side. 9-yard gain for Briggs on this one again. 3rd down and 5. And they're going to throw it. And Barnes is just going to, no, he's going to run it and slide safely, getting the 1st down. And now you have 3, tries to punch it in. Now 3rd and goal, however. Got to get this one. And Bryson Barnes goes down. That is not good. But still, you can take the points, get the field goal, and now it's a 2-score game. As Glenn Lowe did not get the first down on that one. 4th and inches. You kind of have to punt it away there. Utah State is going to get the ball back, and that's Briggs for another nice piece of running. 9.5 yards. Now 3rd and 3. You going to run again? Yes, they do. And that is a first down for Turner. And they move the chains into the field goal range now. 3rd and 4. Handoff again. On 3rd and 4. That is kind of ballsy, but that's 12 yards. Great play call. And they are now in the red zone. 3rd and 4. Barnes is going to hand it off. And that is another nice piece of running, 9 yards. As we haven't seen Briggs in a while. That's Lamar Owen. And now they're going to hand it off to Badolado Birdsell or something or other. And he's going to get the touchdown for Utah State. And they are having a 1-score game now. Badolado Birdsell. I'm sorry. Can't pronounce that. First down and 10. And Whitehurst jukes out the safety. What a move. 13 yards for Whitehurst. Getting the first down, but he did get injured on the play. Still on the field now, but that's a 3rd and 11. They're going to throw it anyway. And almost overthrew Birch. That was a very crucial catch made by Birch. First down. We are 2.5 minutes away from the end of the game. Now you get you need to get the score here to make it a 2-score game. But 3rd and 13, and that was a horrible run to make it a 3rd and 13. And they jumped. They got him to jump, and there is no flag down. What are you talking about? 4th down. Brandon Bowers, and that is too far away to kick the field goal. They should have gotten the flag and get another 3rd down, 3rd and 8 then, to get a few yards and get into field goal range. And now behind the defense, that catch is made. Are you kidding me? 35 yards on one play. There is 70 seconds on the clock for Bryson Barnes to get the touchdown, and he has a lot of time. And they're gonna get another first down here. That's a 7-yard connection to his dump off. 38 seconds on the clock. Bryson Barnes throws it over the middle into the dirt. 3rd and 7 coming up. Bryson Barnes snaps the ball. It's a 4-man pressure. And he has a man in the end zone. It's incomplete. And that was a crucial tackle there by Candelaria, knocking the ball loose. 4th and 7. Gotta have this one. Barnes over the middle. Catch is made. First down. And that is a fumble. Maui recovers. And the Surfers take over inside the 1-yard line. What a fumble for Maui. Unbelievable play for the Surfers to get the ball back and keep them from scoring. And they barely got out of the end zone. They can't kneel it down because they were inside the 1. Now they're still inside the 2. They are still going to have to run it. And Morris gets a couple of yards. And that is going to end the game. Utah State losing in heartbreaking fashion. They almost had a 17-point comeback in the 4th quarter to tie up this game. And they fumbled it away a minute away from halftime, or like 30 seconds away from the end of the game. That was such a crucial fumble there, as Whitehurst had a great day on the ground, got 106 yards, and yeah, they also had a great run game. I don't know why they benched Briggs. Maybe he got injured or something, but they had a great running game with Briggs there. And then yeah, Lloyd Morgan. This is exactly what I said would happen. We can't pass it. They just have too good a secondary to throw these deep balls, as Lloyd Morgan is kept under 100 yards on the day, but still 87 is still not bad. 87 yards is still above a 1,000-yard per season pace. And then, yeah, we didn't really get as much pressure as I thought we'd get, because their O-line is really not great. I thought we were getting like 6, 7, 8 sacks in this game, but yeah, that fumble forced by Jason Miller there was unbelievable. And he's a dime corner. He's not even on the field a whole lot. Yeah. And on that pick six, man, I don't know what to tell you, man. That was a perfect throw. It was perfect timed. And he had like three yards of separation. It's just the corner just knew the route. And he jumped it and got the pick six. And if he hadn't had that, it wouldn't even have been close at the end there. As we get another recruit. Still great, great recruiting class. Cameron Avant, a run stopper from Vacaville, California. This kid, however, 81 speed is not great. 79 block shedding and 84 strength, however, is pretty good. And then 81 tackling, 85 pursuit. Right off the bat, he's going to be a great run blocker, but he's going to suck in coverage. So probably not going to play a whole lot in the beginning. Now let's talk conferences for a second. We are now third place in the Southern Division. We're at 2-1 with that win. If we had lost, that would have probably killed our chances at the championship already. So great to keep us in the running there. We have the best overall record in the Southern Division, but well, BYU is just running away with the North, and New Mexico is kind of running away with the South. Where we already lost against BYU, and we still have a game against New Mexico, so that is going to be deciding for the fate of the Southern Conference, I think, if we can keep up. Yeah, the 6 remaining games, it's going to be New Mexico, San Jose State, Hawaii, San Diego State, New Mexico State, and UNLV. This is the entire rest of the schedule is just Southern Division games in the Mountain West Conference. And I'm pretty excited about that. That's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more Maui Surfers Dynasty. See you next episode. Until then, have a great day.